Okay, so, like the smart person I am, I did this all without turning the switch for my mic. So, yeah. Anyways, what's been going on, I think I reloaded this from a different save where before I clicked onto this, if I click onto that, it loads a checkpoint, like a save, or sorry, it loads a cutscene. What am I saying? It loads a cutscene where it will show something. That cutscene is also pretty cool, so I mean that's kind of why I didn't. That's why I loaded from a different save. So what's been going on is that basically, I'll just explain right now. We have a talking head, as you can see right there on our body. That is Mimir. He is pretty much an all-knowing being in this whole entire world of Norse mythology. Odin is pretty rude to him. He banished him to a tree where he would stay there his rest of his life, until Kratos now just cut his head off at his request. So then we took his head and we went to the witch into her house, and she brought him back to life. So now he speaks, but she also revealed to us that she was Freya, and Freya is a goddess in the whole mythology. That's very important because the guy that popped up to our door in the beginning of this entire game, that is her son, Baldur. So that also comes to another thing. We met Mimir when we went to the top of the mountain of the summit where we would spread her ashes. Well, we were told by Mimir that that's not the tallest point in all of the realms. The tallest point is in Jotunheim, and I'm pretty sure that is what his wife and his mother wanted, was for her ashes to be spread at the top of his peak in Jotunheim, or in all of the realm, which is in Jotunheim. Before we talked to Mimir, though, on the top of the mountain, there was Baldur and two other guys, Thor's sons. So Thor's sons are also looking for us. Baldur's looking for us. They just know that Kratos is a god. He's the god of war from the Greek mythology. Kratos has killed all the gods in the Greek mythology, and so then after that life, he went to, live a different life in the Norse mythology. Well, they know what he's done. They know who he is, and they went to find him, and they just want to cause trouble. So once we cut off the head, once we took it back and reanimated it for Freya to do so, when she revealed that she was a goddess, that angered Kratos. He got mad, and so he left. And he told, his boy that he's gonna leave, and that, we're just gonna, find a way to Jotunheim, because he said we cannot trust her because she's a goddess, or god. So, then we got to the boat, and we traveled over here, or we were over by the witch's house, and we unlocked the last codex that we needed for unlocking a different realm. This realm is called Muspelheim, which we'll find out right now. We can unlock Muspelheim right now, so we'll be able to go there. There it is. So let's go.
Why don't you tell me how all this began with Baldur?
He just knocked on our door.
Baldur of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was on it before, but
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Huh, that's quite interesting.
Alright. So, here we are. This is Muspelheim. This is the realm of fire. Muspelheim is where Surtur lives. He is the giant of fire.
Wow. It's hot here. But is that snow?
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
The whole realm is a great fire, the source of fire itself, and all the sun and stars, if legend is to be believed.
Should we believe? I mean, we're here, and we're not on fire.
Not yet.
Well, you know, I suppose it's cooled considerably since the dawn of creation, hasn't it? Niflheim isn't exactly ice these days either. It's in the nature of things. Extremes are tempered by time. Fires burn colder, men grow old and grey, heads are chopped off and attached to belts. Such is life.
Okay, Mimir.
Another one here.
And here.
This one's called Surtur. Must be a fire giant.
Surtur.
Aye, the first and original.
Makes a flaming sword.
A weapon of legend.
He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
That may be a matter of perspective.
Alright. This is what I like about having him now, is that he kind of has his own insight. So instead of just me and Atreus, it's me and Mimir. And Atreus, which is pretty cool. So this is when the game starts getting very interesting and very cool.
Listen, I hear a voice.
Another elf?
I don't think so. It's coming from up there.
Oh, and we unlocked this new kind of arrow. It is what helped us get this codex. We had to shoot at something, and from there we unlocked it. All right, now we go down. Look at this. This is crazy.
The voice! It's just around this corner. Oh. It's a great big sword. It wants
This
to know if
is
we're ready for train?
the realm of fire. It's pretty cool. And it's one of the many realms that we'll explore in this game. Okay. Not right now. So what this is basically, if I say yes, X, then we will continue on and fight a bunch of stuff until it just continues and continues. And when you beat all of them, you get a reward. And the reward is, I think, an armor piece, maybe.
It is not the time for this.
Aw.
But that's true. It's not the time for this. We need to talk to a serpent about how we can get to Jotunheim so that we can, you know, spread the ashes of our mother. Or of our wife. I think we'll just walk. Yeah, and I don't think we need to upgrade anything. Well, oh my god. That's dope. Okay. This is some pretty good armor. Kind of. It on the right shows the green. It's kind of good. This is definitely very, very good. The only thing I have to say is that if there's too many reds, then I'm not interested. Because it just, you know, that's not... Yeah, see. Now that's cool. Now I think we already have everything we need upgraded. have it upgraded.
Sorry you wasted my time.
So yeah, we need to go back and we need to talk to the serpent, which I've seen the cutscene. I just loaded the save to show you this room of fire for the first time, and to show you the cutscene. And that's pretty much where I stopped. I spent about like 40 minutes leading up to here, and that's what didn't include my audio. So there's some cutscenes, actually a pretty good amount of cutscenes, interesting story stuff, but this is probably the coolest one. I mean, other than the fact of learning that the witch was Freya and that the two dudes and Baldur were after us, which you'll figure out their names in a second here. And then seeing us cut off the head of Mimir.
Those two men with Baldur. Are they really the sons of Thor?
Aye, Magni and Modi. Two bigger twits you won't likely find in the halls of Asgard. They'll do anything their uncle puts them up to.
They are fools.
Well, dangerous fools, to be sure. When they work together, they're formidable. But too often it's a petty competition. Terribly strong, even as children. I remember the time Gungnir the Brawler fell upon Thor.
Another time, Ed.
I just love the way that Roots kind of went to, you know, that was pretty cool. Alright, let's talk to the serpent. The FPS always drops right there. I don't know why it does.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
He's pretty huge. And bye
Why
bye
is he doing
Thor.
that?
Odin had
'Cause he
that
hates
statue
Thors.
made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well,
Nope.
he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You'll envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why, you